The Beatles aren't the best band ever. Oh my god, how could I ever say something like that? Well, when it comes to music, my opinions usually aren't that typical. I don't go with the Beatles, Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Pink Floyd. All of those bands are the best bands ever. I usually have my own opinions. I tend to like stuff that is heavier and has lyrical content that I can relate to. I never really have related to Yellow Submarine or Love You Do or whatever the hell that Beatles song is called. But you might be thinking, oh, you're such a poser. All Beatle fans know that you should listen to the B-sides and the non-singles. That's where the best music was. John Lennon never got to show his real writing talent in the singles. Well, that might be true. And nothing against John Lennon, but do you listen to the B-sides or the non-singles of bands that I like? Do you listen to the non-singles of bands like In This Moment or Slipknot, Butcher Babies, Drowning Pool, Flyleaf, Lacuna Coil? Any of those bands that I like? No. As soon as Metal Sucks or Blabbermouth posts something about it, you go, this band sucks. Oh my goodness, they suck. Blah, 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 blah. They aren't metal. They're blah, 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 blah. No, that's what you do. You don't give those bands a chance. So why should I give the bands you like a chance? And this is not just the fans. I feel like artists are constantly saying in interviews, and Taylor Momsen is the biggest victim of this of bands that I watch interviews from, where they're like, yep, I grew up listening to the Beatles, Pink Floyd, Motorhead, the Eagles, Alice Cooper, and these are the best bands. End of story, no question about it. And people go, wow, you are so smart. I can't believe that you sought out such those rare bands, even though they're the band standards of bands that you're supposed to like. But let's give applause to people for liking classic rock and classic metal that everyone listens to, and if you don't, you're a poser. It's so annoying to watch these interviews where there is no creativity in the bands that you like. It's just like with bands even that are coming out now in 2016. I know you grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s if you're around my age. It's very likely that you listened to bands like Nirvana or Soundgarden, or maybe you were into the nu metal phase and you listened to Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park, and then you liked Slipknot or In This Moment or OTEP or Drowning Pool or Evanescence or Orianthe or anybody. But no, it's always the same. Yeah, man, I'm doing this deathcore record, but my biggest influence is Paul McCartney. Like, where is the correlation? I feel like that with music these days, that you, by default, have to say you love the Beatles, the Eagles, Motorhead, and that is it. You like classic rock. You cannot, God forbid, say that you like Seether, Suicide Silence, Linkin Park, Hailstorm, anybody. You cannot say that. Even though that's what your music sounds like and there's obvious influences there, no. You have to say that you're a classic rock fan or a classic metal fan or you will never be respected. I am done with this. I'm over it. I would like to establish some new rules. I don't listen to Black Sabbath. You don't have to listen to OTEP. I don't listen to the Eagles. You don't have to listen to Suicide Silence. I don't listen to Guns N' Roses. You don't have to listen to Orianthe. You listen to whatever you want to listen to, and I'll listen to what I want to. You might not think that music after 1989 is any good, but you know what? I really don't typically listen to music before 1989, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. You grew up in a different time period, or you just prefer music that is from 1989 and before. I myself haven't felt the need, really, to go and look at music that hasn't come up recently. I mean, there's obviously things that I'm familiar with, but I feel like there is this stinge where you're supposed to be an expert of all things that are classic rock and classic metal and forget anything new. I'm sorry, why should I have to look into classic rock? Just because it inspired and made what rock and metal music is today? No. I should be able to listen to what makes me feel good and what I enjoy listening to. And the same goes to you. So do me a favor. Unlike Metal Sucks, unlike Blabbermouth, and all the other metal pages where you think that you need to sit in your mom's basement and type nasty comments all day. Unlike those pages, please. Go subscribe to a classic rock magazine. Or go see the Guns N' Roses reunion. Just shut the fuck up and stop liking and commenting on pages which you don't like any of the commentary or comments that are posted by that website. Just stop. We have differences of opinion. Nothing wrong with that. You like the Beatles. I don't. Just get the hell out of my scene, and I'll get the hell out of yours. Can you do that for me? Please, please, please. Thank you so much. And do another favor to me. please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and like it below. Also, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Did you agree or did you disagree? But even if you disagree, I still have my opinion. You have yours. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't agree with you. Sorry. And if you also could please click this link right here and subscribe to this channel for future content. I'm sorry I've been away for 7 months now and I haven't uploaded a video, but here you go. I'm trying to get back in the pace of making videos, so please, again, click this button. Subscribe. Don't exit out. Don't click that button. Subscribe so you can know about all of my future videos. Thank you very much for watching.